is going on, everybody? This is Shanice Cabale with Cabale Media. And in today's video, we are talking about optimizing email delivery. Stay tuned. There's so many things to talk about in email marketing, but I feel as though optimizing email deliverability isn't spoken about enough. We speak about open rates and click-through rates and how to engage. But having a healthy, clean list is very important because once you get into the spam folder, a lot can happen. I mean, only takes a few people to get you put to the junk folder. So you have to make sure you're creating engaging content. Yes, open rates, click-through rates are part of the process, but you have to learn how to clean your list. Let's start with the role of list hygiene and email deliverability. Let's say, for an example, an e-commerce store removes 20% of their inactive subscribers, and that is a lot. Then you saw 15% improvement in open rates. That's a big deal. So you need to clean your list often. I can't stress enough that you need to use things like a never bounce or the other list cleaners and just take all the inactive subscribers out. I feel as though people have this impression the more people you have on your list, the better the list is. Not true, because you can buy a list and have 1 million subscribers and then nothing ever happens. When you clean your list, you tend to see better open rates, better click-through rates, so on and so forth. An example is sending a "We Miss You" email offering a 10% discount to inactive users, recovering, let's say, 10 to 12, maybe 15% of those inactive users. That's a great way to help with deliverability because now you have engaged customers and you're taking the old ones out. Then regular data validation. SaaS companies or any companies use email verification tools to reduce bounces and improve sender reputation. There's a whole bunch of them. That'll be another video, but regular data validation is always great. Again, you could use something like a never bounce, and that generally tells you if these emails are working or not. Double opt-in consent practices. A lot of people hate double opt-ins because a lot of people don't respond to those double opt-in emails. I tend to do them not because I work in email marketing, because I want what I want. Like, right, if I want a discount, if I sign up for a discount, if I sign up for a free guide, I want that guide in order to help me be a better person, be a better role model, whatever it is. So double opt-in processes do work. I get why people don't like to use them or companies don't like to use them because it just takes more time. Utilize them. They're very good. And I think everyone should double opt-in. It just saves a lot of headache at the end. Let's say, for example, a beauty retailer saw 10% less spam or 10% reduction in spam complaints after implementing a double opt-in. The double opt-in is insurance that they really, truly want these emails. So a double opt-in to me is something to have. But again, I understand why people do not like to use them. Transparency and sign-up forms. A nonprofit clearly explains how email addresses are going to be used, leading to higher subscriber trust. Tell them exactly what you're going to use the email for. Now you're starting to see that your data and in a lot of disclaimers is not going to be used or sold. That really does help people trust your brands. I really encourage using disclaimers in order to get the customers to see your brand as trustworthy, because that's what you are. And then setting expectations for email frequencies. When you send out these emails, you should state, what they should be expecting, right? Having those particular types of assignment forms twice a week, 3 times a week. When you say that, you'll get an email once, twice a week, it reduces unsubscribes, let's say, by 20%, right? These are just examples I've seen in the past. You have to be very clear and transparent of what you're offering, what you're sending, so people will trust your brand. Authentication protocols, SPF, DKIM, and DMARC. SPF, for those who don't know, it's not the sunscreen, it's Sender Policy Frame. Let's say a digital marketing agency implements SPF, and what it does is that it reduces phishing attempts on their domain. SPF is great to have. Not forget to utilize it. DKIM, Domain Keys Identified Mail. A bank adds DKIM to their transactional emails, proving DKIM, Domain Keys Identified Mail. Let's say a bank adds DKIM to ensure that their transactional emails were authenticated, increasing trust. You need to have these all set up before you even start your email program. So, DKIM. Now let's say DMARC, Domain-Based Message Authentication. In certain countries, these things are applied to, so make sure you're checking your country and make sure that these things do apply. If they don't, fine, don't worry about it. Just letting you know, some things don't apply to every country. Example for DMARC, domain-based message authentication. A retail company enforced a DMARC policy to protect its brand from spoofing, improving reputation scores. Everybody gets to spoof emails. It sucks sometimes. What are you going to do? Monitor your sender reputation, which again, I feel a lot of people don't do. I think when you're so focused on getting sales, you don't worry about these types of issues. Let's say a SaaS company monitors its reputation by using postmaster tools and then adjusts its email frequency to maintain good scores. That's a good way, right? To make sure your email reputation stays good. Avoiding blacklists. Let's say an online retailer sees an identified spike in emails about complaints and they pause sending to troubleshoot. You have to be aware of what your customer is doing and what's happening with their list. So pausing would be a good example. And then maintaining a consistent sending domain. I don't love shared domains, but make sure you're using your current domain and don't domain hop. Because if you stay within one domain, your ESP or everyone's if you stay within one domain, ISPs will trust you more. It will improve ISP. So if you stay within one domain instead of domain hopping, which people do because they send cold emails or just have a high spam rate, what it does is it improves your trust with ISPs or internet service providers. Avoiding spam traps. How do we do this? Recognizing and removing old emails, right? Again, using Never Bounce. A grocery store, any company removes emails that haven't been inactive in, let's say, 12 months a year, reducing bounce rates, which is good. Avoiding purchase lists. Please don't do this. I know a lot of people do it. I get why people do it. I did make a video, though, on how you can use bulk lists and what to do if you do, just to make sure that you're staying within best practices. Please, bulk lists will increase spam rates and bounce rates. Make sure everything is organic for the most part. And then monitoring high-risk subscribers. Let's say if you're a store, you keep getting repeated delivery failures, you should flag those, knowing that that's probably a bad email. So send time optimization, time zone segmentation. If you do this, you're basing it, let's say, for example, you send an email at 10, it will send at 10 o'clock their time zone. And then what that does is that it's going to increase your engagement by 25% because you know not everybody's opening at the most or the busiest time of the day where people open emails. So if you're sending it 10, it's going to be 10 Pacific time. It's going to be 10 Eastern time, and everybody's getting those emails at the right time. And then industry-specific timing insights. B2B tech companies are usually great weekday mornings, while retail brands perform better in the evenings. Why? Just the way it happens. Different people, different things. Definitely use industry-specific time insights to get your emails to get better engagement. Number 7, creating engaging and relevant content. Now, what's engaging, what's relevant? That really depends on your audience. Use personalization. Hi, Janice. Hi, John. Hi, Barry. Hi, Joseph. Hi, Jesus. A bookstore sends recommendations based on users' past reading history, reducing unsubscribe rates because you know it aligns with what they've read in the past, including interactive elements, right? Gamification. Gaming companies offer things like embedded polls, which increase clicks by 20%, and then testing content format. Tests text-heavy emails against visual emails. But we always find out that the latter performs. 8, mobile optimization for deliverability. You know how I feel about mobile optimization. You have to do. Single column layouts seem to work the best, right? Let's say a furniture store sends a single column layout, seeing improvement rates or mobile clicks by 30%. That's why you have to do these things according to best practices. Reducing email load times, use smaller pictures, compress them, decreasing email bounces caused by slow loading if the emails are slow, I'm clicking out. And then touch-friendly CTAs, large CTAs, red buttons, bright buttons, vibrant buttons. A subscription-based company has a nice big bold CTA, making it easy for people to see and to click on and to tap on mobile. Tracking deliverability rates. Are you tracking your deliverability rates? Are you monitoring your open rates? A beauty brand notices a drop in open rates after changing its email header and then reverts it back to the old one very quickly. That's why you have to track everything as you go. Analyzing bounce rates. A nonprofit reduces soft bounces by improving the list quality and removing inbound emails. Again, never bounce. And then keeping complaint rates low. A food delivery app, let's say, we could use that as an example. Stop sending emails to unsubscribed users. If they unsubscribe, leave it. And then 10, using AI for AI delivery optimization. A tech company uses AI to predict when is the best time to send and when people are going to open emails and focus on them. Subject line optimization. A clothing brand tests subject lines, right, all done with AI, improving open rates by 22%. These are all case studies. And then send frequency adjustments. A digital magazine uses AI to automatically adjust email frequency based on engagement patterns. Boom. 10. Use all of these to make sure your email delivery is being optimized. You don't want a bad list because then you're not going to have any customers. And if you like this video, you can like, share, and subscribe here. Hit the notification bell. You can email me at jcabale at cabalemedia.com. Visit the socials, or you can go to cabalemedia.com, get your free 30-minute consultation for all things email marketing. Yeah, that's it. This is jcabale with Cabale Media. See you at the next video.